So what to wear and what not to wear when you're on camera. And unfortunately, no, you're not gonna have a budget of wardrobe and have a nice trailer with all your different clothing options. People, this isn't Hollywood. And ultimately what you wanna do is you wanna wear the stuff that you wear every single day that makes you feel comfortable. It's who you are, it's your image, right? And ultimately when you're on camera, you should be no different. But there are some guidelines that can help out. One, if you're shooting widescreen like I am right now, don't wear white. You kind of blend into the background, right? So white and black kind of works well right now. Secondly, solid colors or subtle patterns, right? Something that's not too distracting, because what you're trying to do is really, you're trying to get the viewer to look at me, the face, right? That's where the communication happens. So if I'm wearing some very kind of cool patterns and distractions, it can be distracting to the eye. Secondly, no logos that aren't yours. Okay, and I've seen this over and over and over again. Companies, will wear something Adidas or Nike or some polo shirts. I'm like, well, hold on a second. That's not your company, it's not your logo, especially if you're using it for business. So think about that, right? And you wanna have something that's not distracting. If you have your own company shirts and logos, great, wear them, right? You're proud of it, that's who you're talking about, go ahead and wear them. Choose clothing that represents the company in a kind of safe environment. And what that means is a lot of the times, like what's happening here, there's editing happening and certain, fonts and styles. So I sometimes say, hey, well, what should I wear or that matches the company style or the fonts or the colors? So kind of be, mindful of what you're gonna wear to have in your wardrobe that may connect with the company's brand and the image that you're trying to get across. Secondly, jewelry or shiny kind of objects. The reason we say, hey, don't wear too much, even for ladies with big earrings or something like that you want to refrain to. One, it does, if you're in studio, reflect a lot of the light. And secondly, it's distracting and takes the viewer's attention off the message that you're trying to get across, any kind of graphical content that's there to support the message and to support the content. And it just kind of distracts the viewer, right? And this goes also for watches too. Watches or any kind of heavy necklaces that may distract it, you want to kind of refrain from those, using those, especially if you're shooting something like in a studio. The last one is glasses. Here, I'm gonna grab my glasses. I'll tell you why it's not the best idea if you're in studio, because as soon as I put them on, see that? Reflecting the lights. And it's not necessarily it's a bad idea, but when you on the other side, you can't see my eyes, right? So you're kind of hiding the eyes, which is where we make the connection. And so when you got that reflecting stuff in there, like I'm doing right now, it's kind of distracting. So put on your contacts, put the glasses away, and that is essentially what to wear and what not to wear when you're going to be on camera.